Hi Warwick, my name is Emmanuel, your support engineer at Softtree, and in this short demo I'm going to show you how you can use train and location module to design your skid roads. So in the plan window we have the contours on the screen. I select all of these contours and I see that you already defined them as a surface volume boundary or thin boundary. I want to deselect these two items and select break line. Then I click on the apply button. I go to train modeling and click on the generate button. Here it's possible to specify the major and minor contours. Let's keep 5 and 1. And another important thing is the maximum site length. Right now the include all is selected, but let's type 5 and see what happens. I click OK, and to see the 3D shape I click on the 3D. Yeah, here we can see that there are several holes on the team. So to avoid these holes, again I go to train calculation dialog box, and this time instead of 5 I want to select include all. This helps to have a complete thin model without any hole. Yeah, there you go, we have the complete 3D surface. And for next step, again I want to go to plan window and I start drawing a feature. This feature could be a center line for the skid roads. So I go to home tab, click on the new feature, and I call it CL. Right now we have a surface in the model, so it's possible to define this new feature as a draped feature and use the existing elevations of the surface. So I click on the mouse button and I just click on the screen to specify the location of the insertion points. Let's change the thickness and color of this line to see it better. Yeah, there you go. And again let's double check the 3D shape. Yeah, we have the surface, and as you see the elevations of the surface is used for the center line. So I think the file is complete. Let's save as this file as a train file or TRX file. I call it surface1 and save this file. We can use this file in the location module to start designing the skid road. I go to file and click on the new file. You can see that land.xml or DWG files are also compatible, but right now I just want to import the train file that I just created in the train module. So I select surface 1, click OK, and you can see that the CL feature that I draw it in the train module is automatically recognized to be the center line of the skid road. So again I don't change anything, and let's use also the standard template. And yeah, so I just click finish button. We can see the plan section window and also a data window on the screen. So if I right click on the plan window and select plan options, you can see that we have the background item. It's possible to have a survey data or some contours on the background. So if I unselect this, I will not see these contours anymore on the screen. Let's change the cross section according to the appropriate specifications that usually we want to have in the skid road. So I click on the template button. Here in the E library we have many components already designed by our development team. So I select the road components. Yeah, here is the road components. As you see, there are different components in this part. Let's select this one. I copy resource 1 and paste it in the default template. And let's also delete the two existing components. Yeah, here is the resource 1. I click on the properties button. Here we can see that different parameters could be changed. For example, I want to change the width to 2, meters, and also for the thickness probably you need just one surface. So let's change the thickness from zero point 0.3 to 0. I click OK, and for the right side I just copy this component and paste it again on the right, so we have a symmetrical road. And for the ditch, again I want to change the depth, for example, to 0.2, and also I'm going to change the width to 0.3. This one was for the left side. Also, let's change these two parameters for the right side. Yeah, this one should be changed to 0.3. And yeah, I think probably this cross section would be similar to the cross section that you want to have in your skid roads. So I just click OK. Yeah, here we have the section, we have the plan. Let's go to profile window and start drawing the longitudinal profile of the road. It's very important to keep the maximum slope of the skid roads. So I right click on the profile window and select profile options, and here in the labels I select the grades, so I can see the grade between two insertion points always on the screen. So I start drawing the longitudinal profile, and we can see the slope between two insertion points on the screen. It's possible to for example keep all of these slopes below 15. Yeah, and you can see that we have dynamic windows. When I change one IPs, it's possible to see the changes also on the section window. So we have the longitudinal profile, we have plan and sections. Also for the data window, I already checked your emails and I know that the total volume and area for the cotton field are pretty important for you, so I add these items and I remove the other items in the list, so we have just the fives. Yeah, have plan, profile, and also the data window. So to see the outputs, I click on the multiplot button, and here again select multiplot. You can see that it's possible to import an existing book layout. Let's open the booklet layout that I created for your project. In this book layout we have different chapters. One chapter is for the sections and the other chapter is for plan and profile. It's possible to change different parameters here. For example, suppose that I want to change the scale from 1000 to 1100 here. Also for the longitudinal profile, it's possible to change the scale in both direction, horizontal and vertical. Yeah, there you go. And also for the right side, suppose that I want to add a data window on the screen, so I right click and select new sub window and then select data 2, and here you can see that you can easily change the width of these columns and put it on the right side. Parameters also could be changed in this drawing. Suppose that you want to add your logo or so. Now let's go back to profile and plan window, and it's possible to export the final surface of the road into a separate file. So to do that, I go to file, click on the save as button, and you can see that different types of file could be exported from the location module, like land XML and train file. Again, I select TRX file and I call it final skid road. I click on the save button, and it's possible to export different layers. Right now I want to export the merged surface or final surface. and yeah, I already select edit in train, so the train model automatically will be opened and we can see the plan and also the 3D shape of the road in this file. Yeah, there you go. Here is the final surface of the road. So hope this video would be useful for you. I'm ready to record another video if you have any other question. And thank you very much and have a great day.